your language.
Fuck you!
Great, that was just as the stream started.
Yes!
Although, no.
PJ, I have something to show you later. Oh.
So I got my tea. So my voice.
What about the other letters?
Nah, just tea. Iced tea.
Mr. T.
Like the rapper.
Don't you remember, PJ? Don't you remember the Rick and Morty episode with Ice T?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was supposed to be the joke.
Oh, you saying iced tea was the joke? Alright. Sorry I didn't get the reference.
Forget it.
Of you just saying a person's name.
Okay, I screwed up.
Oh yeah.
As I always do.
Yeah.
It's great now, but I have no idea how it sounds. It's a little low, but it's fine.
A little bit.
I can turn it up a little. Because you certainly don't need to be turned up. You can be heard just fine.
This is true. I'm very loud.
Oh shit.
As
No.
opposed to the last stream where I was very quiet.
Yes.
It's
My
weird
bad.
how that turns out.
I told you it's the dynamic of everything.
Oh, Jesus!
What?
I was a lot louder than I thought I'd be.
That's how that works.
I'm glad to see that you are well, sister.
Oh good.
Serani. Oh, thank Mythal you're still alive. What has the Architect done to you? Why are you with him?
The Architect is kind to me, and tender, and he has told me his plan. The Darkspawn are just like us. The Architect has freed them, and they search for a place in this world, just like the Dalish are searching. Everything he's done to help his people. You can respect that, can't you, sister?
Serani, they killed our friends, and so many others. Don't you remember?
I do. And this is why I must help them. They are like children come into the world with no understanding of what is good and fair. They have a bestial nature, but I've seen them overcome it. They just need to be shown how. No, I have work to do. The Architect is waiting for me. And for you. He will explain everything. You will see, as I have seen.
No, don't go.
So is this like the thing with the werewolves where like they have a bestial nature but they also have a human side? Like is that the dynamic that they're trying to go for?
Not exactly.
Uh-huh. Ooh, chest. You unlock now.
Oh boy, crystal. Generic crystal.
Yeah, also
Yep.
I leveled up some time ago. Arcane Mastery! Beast to spell power. Good job, May.
Beast to smell power. Beast to smell power.
This is gonna be really loud.
Or it's fine.
Wow, I can actually hear Chris.
Yay! I could be heard, maybe.
I meant through the fighting. That's different.
I know.
It scares me a little bit.
Time for your daily dose of death.
Let's see some blood. All right. Get no mercy from me. I'll give you a ladder so you can get off my back.
Wow, that guy has a lot of health.
All right.
He's armored.
He's hard.
I'll give you a ladder so you can get off my back. That's right. Come on.
We will overcome his amount of health with the power of rainbows!
You know, I really should have been powering up dexterity.
That being said, Justice does not have the power of rainbows and is currently getting the shit kicked out of him.
It's a massacre, and no one's getting out alive.
Well, he's done.
Joy, I really should have been leveling up dexterity.
You've been saying that throughout this whole DLC.
I know, and then I went to willpower because more magic.
Well, believe me, I think the more willpower is a lot more useful.
So,
because I mean, remember before when you'd have all these buffs on and you'd have like only a third of your bar?
Yeah, now I have a little over half.
Oh.
Also, Nintendo was so kind as to copyright the stream again.
They did.
Wait, it copyrighted the stream before?
Yeah,
of Miitopia. For both audio and visual.
it's great.
Super great.
Oh, good. Split paths.
Oh boy.
Unless, this just might be.
When you thought this was you can't just keep saying snarf over and over again.
I didn't say snarf. I said
You're just saying snarf, snarf. That's not how it works.
I wasn't saying that.
That's
though.
exactly what you were doing!
Why am I getting all these crystals?
Chris, why are you getting all these crystals?
Oh no. Kill the children!
Kill all these children. Wow, look at Rob kill all of these children!
Death to all the
Just
children.
mercilessly killing these children with this giant sword. And he brought friends to kill the children. They're all killing children right now.
I'm sorry.
They have killed the children.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you over killing the children.
Yeah.
Got it.
He killed the children and then took their stuff.
Raided their corpses.
And now he's gonna go kill their mother.
As a children killer does.
God damn it! I can't touch it.
I can't.
All I hear is.
You should probably get your ears checked.
The double save.
And so we meet again. No, Uther. That is not how this must begin. I owe you an apology, Commander. When last we met, I intended to explain myself. Fate, however, intervened.
Okay.
I restrained you, only to prevent the misunderstanding that occurred with the rest of your order.
A misunderstanding? Did you not attack the Grey Wardens?
I sent the Withered to ask for the Grey Warden's help, I should have anticipated that you might view our approach as an attack. I am rarely able to judge how your kind will react. It was most unfortunate.
Okay.
My kind has ever been driven to seek out the old gods. This is our nature. When we find one, a blight is begun. Each time we attack your surface lands and you fight back until we are defeated. To break the cycle, my brethren must be freed of their compulsion. For that, I need Grey Warden blood. In order to become what you are, you drink the blood of my kind. To transform, similarly, we must transform. I have created a version of your joining that uses the blood of Grey Wardens. You take the taint into yourself. What we take is your resistance. That is how my brethren are freed. In your blood lies the key to their immunity against the call of the old gods.
That's actually interesting.
Once they are freed, the Darkspawn think for themselves. They speak, they act. Some, however, have reacted poorly. They are flawed and they rage against me. The Mother gathers them to stop me, as she seeks to stop you. I cannot defeat the Mother alone, and I cannot free the Darkspawn unless she is defeated. Our goals are the same.
Kill this creature now, lest it makes things worse than they already are. Do what is right, and do not waver.
This reeks of stupid. The last thing we need is more Darkspawn thinking for themselves.
This is what my sister saw. An ally amongst the Darkspawn. This is an opportunity we cannot pass up.
Help me kill the Mother, and after it is done, I will leave to continue my work.
Alright, I need answers now.
My most flawed creation. Freedom drove her mad, and she has poisoned the minds of the others. She has influence with the ones who have not been freed, and she gathers them as an army. I do not seek to rule, my brethren. I only seek to release them from their chains. I was born as I am, an outsider amongst my kind. Why? I do not know. Why do some of your kind become Grey Wardens? Why do some possess magic? I have no answers.
Do you think every time they send him in to do these lines, they make him run like 20 laps around the studio first?
I mean, I assume they do that with all of their voice actors.
Every single one.
I assume Ogren does it drunk.
That's true. I mean, yeah. Alright, fair enough.
And how would they know when the choice has been deprived of them? Without choice, there is only one path before them, and that leads to the Blight. I believe there is another way.
Is that right?
I thought it little different from your order's use of Darkspawn blood. We both do what we must in response to the Blight. The first blood came from Uther, freely given. She was a Grey Warden, as you are, and joined us many years ago.
Alright. Fine, but don't expect to get any of my blood. You leave me and Liliana out of it, and you can take the rest.
Liliana is not a Grey Warden, Rob.
Well, then that makes it even better.
And I do too.
No! No! This is a monster! I can't let you do this!
Oh man, what can I do? It's not like I have a persuasion skill that's already maxed.
Nah.
She just turns around, looks at her, and she just goes, "You're right." That's what I thought.
I do, but... I hope you know what you're doing.
Sigrun may agree, but I do not. This monster murdered countless Grey Wardens. They must be avenged.
Oh man, you're such a fool. Then again, you haven't been with us for that long. You see...
I cannot trust it, but I will follow it, for now.
Thank you, Commander. I realize what a leap of faith this is for you. I hope that I prove worthy of your trust. The mother lies ahead, Warden. I cannot approach her physically. Her children protect her from my power. But when you reach her, I will do whatever I can to help you. You have my promise.
And now, I have made my daily breath quota for the text box that lay before.
Now I must go and save Gotham.
So wait, I only get this? That's it? Wow. Thanks, Endgame.
You're welcome.
Kill the children?
Off to kill the children!
Forgot about the saves you made.
Oh yeah, it's great. Now it's time for the final fight. Or the lead up to the final fight, I should say.
No.
Oh my god.
More children coming.
As Rob tries to kill the children, one of them runs up and tries to eat him.
Children are savage.
I'll get on it.
Awesome music. That too.
10 out of 10, better than Zelda.
Best music ever.
Zelda age.
It's just clothing.
The legend of... Actually, I don't even
The
work.
Legend of Cadus.
The legend. What, lady? I can't hear over the sound of dead children.
Justice, for fuck's sake, get your act together!
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
He picked you up, he punched you, and then he immediately dropped you. What a hero.
No end to these blasted things. Right.
I've got a dagger with your name on it. I am pleased.
Twisted creatures. Run while you still can! Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Got it. On your guard. Got it.
Well then.
I'm on it. Going, gone.
Try it again! Robert, your mic muted.
So it seems it was.
That explains why you were silent for the majority of that.
I mean, it was a little too loud to talk over anyway.
Kill the mother.
Instantly, I'm French.
Yes.
No.
Oh.
No, it's just
Jesus.
Wave your hands in the air like you just don't care.
Woo!
Hey, don't put them down. Put them back up.
That was fun.
Now the pieces fall in.
Oh, here comes a really good line.
The Grey Warden comes, the instrument of the Father.
Oh wait, no.
Oh,
Never mind. It doesn't.
Father, he is but a shadow. Oh, how my children protect me. How they love me.
What the fuck am I watching?
I have told you many times, Mother. I am not
Where
the
did you
father.
appear from?
I am simply the architect.
It does not change what you are. You took away that beautiful music, left us with nothing.
It was a mistake to free you. It has left you with madness. I am truly sorry.
Oh, God damn it. I kind of wish Ogren was here, because he would have had an amazing line for her, where it's just, she starts talking, and he goes, that is a lot of nipples.
But perhaps the Warden would like to hear how it was that the Father began the Blight. You want the source of the Archdemon? The one who brought all our kind to the surface? Here he is!
I was correct. All of these creatures are irredeemable fiends.
Shut up, you're dead.
There it is, then. Unfortunate. I did find the old god, Athemiel. But I did not wish another blight. I attempted my joining ritual. My hope was that this would free all Darkspawn, unravel the curse from its source. Alas, I was unlucky. Is it not the way of the Grey Wardens to do what must be done?
You used
in
that
the name
same
of
line
combating
like
the Blight?
10 minutes ago.
The Blight is a menace, both for your people and for mine. To end it requires sacrifice and risk.
And how lonely the father was. How terrible to be the outcast, the outsider. He claims he wishes the Darkspawn to be free, but what he truly wants is to correct them.
However you feel about what I have done, the Mother is mad. She cannot be allowed to...
Begone, Shadow! You cannot harm the Mother any more than you already have.
And now the hero is alone. Oh, the Mother knows your ways. You will not let her be, no, not after what she's done. So it must end. It all must come crashing down! Perhaps we will hear the song again when we die. Oh, let it come. Let it come.
I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing here.
You're fighting tentacles!
Can I get you a
Giant tentacles!
Okay.
It's basically like the Broodmother boss fight.
I'll get on it.
Come on, 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 hold on.
Let's see what you're made of. I need healing.
Oh god, so do I. Where the hell did Sigrun go?
I don't know where she is.
I don't know where her dead body is.
Oh! Wait, is it? No, it's not back there. There it is.
Shit. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Reveal! Reveal! Oh.
I don't have magic.
I'll get on it. Alright, alright.
Oh, fuck this.
This'll be desperate you are. You're pathetic. You bit me. Let's see some blood.
That did nothing. She has spell immunity.
All right, all right.
Salon.
Hey, Dog Scratch.
Welcome to Nipples.
Come on.
So you only get one spell from him?
Mm-hmm.
Out of all of that, I feel like there's something with that. I'm trying to believe that they give you 4 and like 4 slots, but only have 1.
Did we do anything in Tevinter?
Tevinter?
Because these are Tevinter artifacts.
Tevinter is a different, like, country entirely.
Well, then I don't know what this is.
Maybe it was items you could have found? I don't know.
It was
Salon went to the...
free
I have to
you.
go through this every time.
It has left you with madness.
Apparently.
I am truly...
But perhaps...
My hope was that this would free...
Darkspawn, kill them all.
Oh.
Well. That was the beach salon. Relatively cool today, so.
Relatively, yeah.
I'll get on it. Breaking a sweat already.
May the gods grant me strength! I'm on it.
You're gonna regret this. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Oh, really?
What?
Oh, come on now.
Oh. Jesus.
Really? Where's her revival spell? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? Oh.
Have you ever actually had to switch to her to revive?
No.
Quick, revive them! They're all in one spot!
Right.
Make sure you get right smack in the middle and you can revive all 3 at once.
Right smack in the middle where?
Of all 3 of them.
Okay. I've never had to switch her to revive this time.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
We all miss you, Win.
Okay, it's on 0. Okay. This would be the middle of all 3 of them, right? Supposedly? It looks like it.
Yeah.
Okay. Come on! Yes!
Woohoo!
That's an
group heal,
interesting
quick!
story.
Except that I just used the group heal. I need to.
Well, she can use group heal, right? She still has mana.
I just used group heal with her. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, with her. Oh,
also,
okay.
I'm out of. Oh, you've got to be kidding me! Not again.
Wait, you have a great earlier potion.
Oh no.
You'll have to do.
I'll get on it.
Excuse me. Did that not go through? And she's down.
Jesus, what is even?
Oh, that's not good. Oh, come on! Really, Justice?
Now's better than later.
That's an insta-kill.
I like how she just kind of shakes you.
I'm probably dead right now.
Probably. But you got a lot closer this time.
Because I commanded everyone to attack her at once.
Yeah. Probably the way to go.
Unless she grabbed me.
Well, that's true.
Yeah, it looked like you were about to win, or at least get really close to winning.
But yeah, on the bright side, if you are all right there, then reviving will be a lot easier.
Hello, Tongue Red.
Yeah, hello, Tongue Red. Shut up,
It
shut
was
up,
a
shut up,
mistake.
shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut
I
up, shut up,
hope
shut up,
was
shut
it.
up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up.
Twisted creatures.
Did I mention shut up?
But I didn't get to do my breathy dialogue.
Salon, that situation sounds kind of
Really?
trippy.
The Archdemon is dead. Enough. And so am I. Fuck this. Really? What is everybody doing?
I guess fighting the boss seems to be not their priority.
They want the tentacles.
To switch every time. And I can't save. So I have to go through the dialogue every time. Tongue Red, stop.
I'm hurt.
Too much. I'm wounded. I need aid. Quickly. Get on it.
Ow. Jesus Christ!
Wow.
It's up to you, Belena! You're the hero everyone needs!
Worthless! Whoa! As you wish.
She resists fire.
If you insist. Feel nature's wrath!
I'm going through with this.
Yield!
That's how you do it.
I tire of
I remember beating at least one boss like this. I don't remember which one it was.
I mean, I fought a ghost like this.
I'm
From a
talking
completely
about
different game.
actually in this game.
What?
Talking about actually this game.
Yeah. Well, I mean, staying back and just shooting from afar, whittling their HP down to nothing.
Belena, you're the hero of the story now! You're the hero of Ferelden! You're the Grey Warden of Legend!
Feel nature's wrath!
Oh my god.
I tire of this!
Also, Salon, what you should have done was you should have caught that fish and then ate it and said, how does that feel?
I don't think that's how that works.
Well, obviously that's not how you do it. Me, on the other hand, I don't like eating fish.
Well,
Because I find it gross.
I'm completely out of mana, so I have to wait for it to regenerate.
In fact, I do not like any seafood because all of it tastes like garbage to me.
I am the might of a Dalish!
Yes, you are, Belena. Yes, you are.
You know what? I'm not even gonna revive anybody. I'm going to let this play out.
I am the might of the Dalish, in
This
which
is working,
I,
oh my
I
God.
just snipe you from afar with a bolt every once in a while. That's the might.
Oh my god!
Welcome to the final battle.
Say hello to the hero! This is what you all came to see! Oh man, you fought that deranged brood mother on the ground? I don't know what happened. Well, everyone was dead, and then there was this one elven woman who just kind of stood to the side where apparently the got hit, and then just every once in a while shot her in the face with a little bolt. Until she finally just died.
Yeah.
Not story stuff. Yeah, it's kind of shitty.
The hero of
Dragon Age Awakening.
The hero of Ferelden.
And you're telling me the architect could do this? Oh man, the children were keeping away his power. What about this? What about this basic? Look at this!
The hero!
The hero of Ferelden. What am I doing?
Finishing the job, I guess, after you died.
You're maging!
Also, we might need to reset the call.
Probably. It's been going on for a while.
Don't turn your back to it.
That's how it comes alive and it eats you at the end.
Also, there's the red circles where the where the tentacles were. After the death of the mother, the remaining Darkspawn's forces scattered and fled back into the deep roads. The raids on Amaranthine came to an abrupt end.
They realized that the mother was kind of really terrible at hitting things from afar.
They were scared of the might of the Dalers.
Jesus.
Let's reset the call real quick.
Okay.
Alright, that's one.
Oh my god. See, of all boss fights, the one that I come in to actually be a part of turned out to be that amazingness.
You get to see Witch Hunt.
Uh-huh. I get to see stellar skill.
Now we gotta wait for PJ to come back, which I have no idea what happened with him.
I forgot that my Skype icon still has the Nora face.
That was a fucking nightmare.
That it was.
Jesus Christ.
So, we're done.
Yeah, I see that.
The architect apparently kept his word, gathering his remaining disciples to follow the rest of their kind back to the underground. Those Grey Wardens in other nations were appalled to hear of the architect's continued existence, but were unable to track him down despite years of effort. Some within the Order have claimed that the architect's survival guarantees another blight, and yet the deep roads have lately been quieter than any can recall. Most have resignedly decided that now it is in the Maker's hands. Word of the Grey Warden's word of the Dalers' heroic salvation of Amaranthine spread like wildfire. When the magnitude of the losses at Vigil's Keep came to light, sympathy drove generous donations from all over Ferelden into the region's coffers. Amaranthine was restored to her former glory within a year, Vigil's Keep in 5. Because of the Warden's support for law and order in Amaranthine, Constable Aiden and his men were able to distribute the smugglers' goods to the battered survivors in the grueling days that followed the Darkspawn's defeat. The Darkspawn messenger, set free after joining the Wardens in the Battle of Amaranthine, struck out on his own. The city soon buzzed with stories of a cloaked but lisping figure who aided travelers in danger. At the same time, reports of isolated cases of the Darkspawn disease emerged. No one connected the two. The Arling's peasants suffered greatly during the war, and suffered yet worse in the years that followed. Success at the first riot at Vigil's Keep emboldened them, and thus other uprisings followed, often put down with brutality. Aw, man. Well...
Turns out persuading in that scenario is not the best.
Although the war devastated many farms in the Arling, all agreed the loss would have been greater without the soldiers for protection. The farm holders developed a certain reverence for the Warden Commander, as well as ongoing reliance on the Grey Wardens for order and protection. Dirk, one of the pranksters behind the Blight Orphan scam, was fortunate enough to survive the Battle of Amaranthine. Oh yeah, that thing that we did last minute.
Yep.
The unconditional generosity of the Blight Orphan's mysterious benefactor inspired him to establish a legitimate charity dedicated to children orphaned in the attack. His sweetheart, Melisse, eventually bore him 2 rascals. Vigil's Keep stood alone against a horde of Darkspawn. The Mother's forces outnumbered the Vigil's defenders many times over, but the sturdy dwarven walls proved impervious to any boulder an ogre could throw. The Vigil soldiers, clad in Silverite, each felled a dozen Darkspawn before they died. The Vigil held 1 night, then 2, then a week, and eventually the attacking horde broke upon her walls. The Keep developed an almost mythical reputation, the few survivors immortalized in song and legend. Peace allowed the Wardens to replenish their numbers. Soon Vigil's Keep bore a capable army with Wardens at its core. From their ranks emerged new heroes to challenge threats to Amaranthine and all of Ferelden. Through taxes and levies, the Vigil was rebuilt. Years later, Voldrik Glavonak stood on the battlements and pronounced the defenses were acceptable. He would never speak more highly of any human engineering. Some nobles claimed the Grey Wardens were involved in Ben Esmeralda's disappearance on the eve of the final battle against Darkspawn. Dark whispers hint that a conspiracy to oust the Wardens from Amaranthine is still afoot. Dworkin Glavonak further refined his lyrium sand explosives, but the Wardens left the Warden's employ after Kunari mercenaries tried to assassinate him.
Assassin him?
Although the dwarven...
The sass is too strong.
Although the dwarven bombardier took his secrets with him, the learned say he left elves for others to follow in his... Wait.
Did you just say elves?
Clues. It looked like elves for others to follow in his footsteps. The Vigil soldiers, wearing the distinctive Silverite armor that Master Wade crafted, came to be known as the Silver Order. Under the tutelage of the Wardens, the Silver Order developed into one of Ferelden's most revered military forces, a lasting memory of the Vigil's famous commander. With Velena and the Architect gone from the region... Velana and the Architect gone from the region, the Pilgrim's Path began to see traffic again. The massacre of the militiamen and merchants, however, led to hostilities between the neighboring human settlements and any Dalish clans that passed by. One human villager soon kidnapped and murdered a Dalish child. Oh boy. The clans reacted by giving the Wending Wood a wide berth, but both sides know that at some point the elves will return for revenge. A few years after Calhiro was emptied of the Darkspawn, Orzammar began sending expeditions to rediscover the knowledge of smithing that had been left within the Taig. Eventually, House Helmi decided that Calhiro was too important to be abandoned. At the tremendous cost of dwarven lives, they cleared the tunnel leading to Calhiro of all Darkspawn, making the roads between Orzammar and the fortress safe again. Calhiro was reclaimed for Orzammar once and for all. In time, the Arling began to forget the tales of apparitions in the Black Marsh, and ever so slowly, settlers drifted into the region. Scholars said the veil was still thin, and thus the area was dangerous. But the people only cared that there were no longer frightened whispers in the shadows. The village was slowly rebuilt. Twice the Baroness's mansion was rebuilt and occupied, once by a wealthy merchant and another time by an Orlesian mage. Both died mysteriously. Afterwards, the mansion was torn down completely and the site left untouched. The survivors of the siege... Oh, hey there. at Vigil's Keep hailed Anders and his magic for oh my god, what? And his magic for holding back hundreds of the assaulting Darkspawn. In the ensuing victory celebration, the men dragged the mage to the fire to engage him in a drinking contest. Anders lost. Anders remained with the Grey Wardens for a few years, training the Order's next generation of mages, but when the Circle Tower called on him to deliver a lecture on the nature of the Architect, so much to the Templars' dismay, Anders told the commander of the Grey that his time with the Wardens was over. Now that Anders was no longer a Warden, the Templars declared him apostate and began a search. The closest they came to finding him was a rumor that he joined a crew of a merchant ship with a certain female captain. Vallana was never saw her clan again, but neither did she forsake her Dalish culture, nor her sharp tongue, nor her quick temper. Her friendship with the Warden Commander changed her opinions of humankind significantly. Shortly after the Mother's defeat, Darkspawn stragglers, who still remained on the surface, attacked a human village. Vallana was the only Warden nearby, and she defended the village single-handedly. She did not sneer once.
Because she's a hero.
She really is a hero. She's the one that defeated the Mother.
Mm-hmm.
Years later, on an expedition into the Deep Roads, Vallana took off on her own after saying that she had seen Serani in the shadows. Other wardens searched for her, but she was truly gone. Nathaniel managed to survive the Battle of Vigil's Keep, leading a spirited defense in the last minutes to protect his family home. That ferocity inspired many of his fellow soldiers, who hoisted him to their shoulders and paraded him around the courtyard when the battle was done. After spending a number of years with the Wardens, Nathaniel realized the life was not for him. He said goodbye to his sister, Delia, and his new nephew, then left to seek his fortune. In that time, his nephew became a Grey Warden himself. In emulation of Nathaniel, then rose to Warden Commander. He brought honor to the How name once again. Once the Darkspawn threat was ended, Justice left the Grey Wardens to pursue other injustices. Years later, he appeared on the doorstep of Kristoff's widow and, smiling, simply dropped dead. Whoa.
Wait, my name was mentioned. What?
No. Get out.
Or finally had a body to mourn. If the spirit itself remains alive, it had not shown itself. Wow. Okay.
Woo! Kristoff died.
With the Mother dead, Sigrun seemed to lose her purpose. She withdrew from her friends in the Order and spoke to them less and less each day. Boo. One morning, Sigrun was simply absent. Her bed made and her trunk emptied. A young recruit who had been up in the night said that she had left for Calling, gone to finish what she started.
Left for her calling.
Oh. Okay. There's just so many. Oh my god, that's actually really good art. At Vigil's Keep, Algren rallied a last-minute defense of the gate, taking on 2 ogres simultaneously to allow others time to regain the courtyard. He eventually passed out from blood loss, and when he awoke weeks later, nobody was more surprised to discover that he had been credited a hero. Algren continued to regale young Warden recruits with tales of his prowess in battle and his bed. His drinking games prompted at least one recruit to declare that she'd rather reattempt the joining than lift another mug. Felsi returned to Vigil's Keep several times to see Algren, usually bringing their toddler as well. Algren's inability to act seriously wore on her, however, and her visits dwindled, then stopped altogether. If Algren missed her or his child, he never showed it. You know, maybe if he had just talked about his family.
Yep, well.
As for the savior of Ferelden, no. I cannot take credit. I can't take credit for both of them, actually.
Well, actually, no. The first one you did. Technically, the second one you did the finishing blow in a cutscene.
Both of them I did the finishing blow, like. Whatever. As for the savior of Ferelden, he did not remain as commander for the Grey for long. The Darkspawn were no longer a real concern. The Blight well and truly over. It was time for him to move on. Some claim the commander reunited with the red-haired bard known as Liliana, and they adventured together still. The pair were spotted together in Denerim. What? Why did we return to Denerim?
Because you always come back to Denerim, Rob. You cannot escape.
A year later, after the Blight's end, no matter the truth, the commander never did return to Vigil's Keep. And we're done!
We beat Awakening!
Woo!
Woo!
Okay, let's
There it
So
is.
also, Rob, we're gonna have to talk between Origin and 2 now, based on that.
Wait, why?
Because we're gonna have to actually go in and edit some shit into the code because of certain things that happened.
Wait, so certain things that happened or didn't happen?
Certain things that happened, and I will explain off stream.
Okay. You can explain while I'm setting up the stuff for Witch Hunt.
Yep.
So, for those of you who are watching now or in the future, well, we have finished Awakening at a very anticlimactic ending.
Oh, I say it was the most climactic.
Okay, so it's funny because Wynn took on a mage by herself, going up to the final battle with the dragon, if you remember that, PJ.
Oh, I remember it.
And now Valana took on the mother by herself.
Well, I mean, well, yeah, pretty much, yeah. Mages, man. Except you. You suck as a mage.
I just went in to shock the mother a few times. Alright, well, for those of you watching now or in the future, thank you guys for watching. For those of you who are watching now, stick around because in a little bit depending on how much the explanation has to go, we will be starting the DLC, Witch Hunt, which apparently has some story relevance. Stick around for that. I'll be back. But for those of you watching in the future, see you guys later.